Hi everybody, I am talking about in this video the biography of the character I most admire. His name is Uther the Lightbridge. Uther the Lightbridge is a character from the video game World of Warcraft, and he's born in the kingdom of the Lord Iron under to the King Terenas II. Uther was a child. He's admiring to and revering to the light, and was become to the, was he young, he converted into clergyman or priest. Is because to 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 decide and love this passion to serve it to the people, and the high priest also felt converting and helping why to Uther priest. The war started in the kingdom because invaders to the other planet, uh, the race orcs. He constructed to the earth and decided to destroy every kingdom, human, elves, or dwarfs, and obligate to serve it any race in the planet. The planet, his name is Azeroth. During the Second War, Uther was commissioned his studies to craftsmen, and the neighbor kingdom Stormwind was destroyed because invader Earth. I talk about. It's because to High Priest Alonso's so he's necessary to train hot empowered warriors to face the battle against the Horde. He's invited to Uther, converting and become the first paladin to the new Earth, and leader later of this order was named is Silverhand. Uther during to the battle and confrontation and bring peace to the human kingdoms, and at the end of the war unlocking of remaining orcs and intermittent camps. Uther traveled out to the village, healing and sick and caring for the most helpless. In the meantime of this travel, he had some battles with some renowned demons. It's because to great warrior and server to the light, he's called to the King Terenas, who apart of congratulations for his job. Him on his work asked to him instruct to you here your son and successor of the throne. His name is Arthas, to become a great warrior of the Polian pit. Under look over the pit and thought, which mean this young prince to become a paladin. He was with appointing to member of the Silver of the Hand, and gilded him of first adventure as a paladin. Others considered Arthas in the lovely intention as his own son. He's in training, sleeping, and loved with this child. He know Prince Arthas who was 10 years old, and Arthas is become a paladin 21 years old. 11 years. No, a young man to become a man. After he decided to efforts of the study. He decided to alright. The people is calm down, and I love the light, and I am decided to learn about the light. The other paladins or warriors I am trained or I am battle with him to 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 state the basement in the kingdom and the other forms of the humanity or races. It's because this his focus next years to study of the light, and his passed to the time, and was him received a news of the here young disciple, and terrible news. The place ravaged the kingdom, resounding the fallen as the people and undead. Arthas was defending one city with everything we called, but if nobody did anything, we will die. Uther enlisted his soldiers and members of the order, other paladins, friends, everybody to went and go went to the Arthas because he's no he's no he no go he no went to hear Arthas is dead. He's arrived just a time. He found a young Paul in Arthas, barely standing and surrounded by corpses. His Arthas he's in the deplorable situation, but he knew to receive news. He knew he received news that the cause of the evil of this place to kill his people because he apart to his supporting he's a future king and loved the people of his kingdom, and he suffered, but his people he's dead, and he's euphoric and angry. He received news that the cause of this evil it was to stay in Stronghold. Stronghold is a city apart to the kingdom Lord Darion. Lord Darion is a great kingdom to englobe little kingdoms or kingdom feudals. He left there with Uther behind him. Upon arrival, they saw his horror. The entire population was infected. The infection stayed in the food and was and drinking and eating. The people was infected, and he's no make anything. These people was die and resurrect to undead as servant to the place. Arthas decided to purge the city and asked for Uther support for the task. Stronghold. I don't know. Millions. A most popular city in this moment, and he's living. He treated 2,000 people living here. Was old men's, young men's, kids, women's, animals, any form of life in this place. Arthas decide to kill everybody for comfort. Or he decided he preferred to kill his people and his hands, and he died for the infection and converted into slaves to the place. And because of this, Arthas support tasked Uther. Uther could not believe what Arthas said, refused to carry out such a massacre. Uther cried and disconsolate to that situation. Arthas entrust the fury and use the power of the future king, he expelled to the Uther from the order of the paladins and disintegrate at the order of the Silver Hand, but he not working with him because Uther see to Arthas and don't believe it to the situation and he's go to the place and after to leave this here he's talk about Arthas. He talk about to the light and moral principles and he tried to Arthas not to make this act of humanity. Arthas ignored to his master and leader of paladins and emprunted to the massacre in Stronghold. Uther go to kingdom and talked about the situation with his parent, his dad, the King Terinas, about what happened here. The massacre was carried out, and Uther was unable to do anything about it. He informed the kingdom what's happening and how Arthas decided to march north and snowy lands. His name is Norway. In search Mal'Ganis. Mal'Ganis, he believed it. Arthas believed it to was a leader. The other place he was burned the place and killed his people. Arthas is interested fury completely, and he went to the Norway to kill Mal'Ganis in the search of revenge. Everything further from what happened Arthas murdered Mal'Ganis, but in exchange for sanity, and his soul he fell disappear because Arthas take a sword, but this word was introducing to revive his soul, and he enslaved to the king of death. Arthas was disappear his personality and involved to slave to the place and murder, great murder. The king of this place, his name is Ner'zhul, and empowered him to his champ to the death. But this information, Uther and the people and the Terinas not know, and was Arthas returning to the kingdom. The kingdom was received to him in euphoria, very happy to return to the future king. Terina received to Arthas in his appointment, but Arthas killed him and killed everybody, every life in the kingdom, and started the new place. Kill everybody and return into the dead, in slave of the dead, in zombies. Uther couldn't believe was going. The remainder of the King Terinas were commissioned from him and enchanted on wheels, soldiers, and members of the Earth to stop him. These efforts were in vain. Arthas massacred whatever was front and erased them as undead. His lord ordered him, the Lord of Arthas, Ner'zhul, him to get his father's ashes and set Arthas to steal him. The rest to the King Terinas inside to a urn. His urn is custodied by Uther. Uther in the state deplorable. He's very sad about the situation. King Terinas is his friend, and his friend was killed. His dad killed it. Well, he was killed to. He considered it his son. Uther was a shock. Because the Arthas go to the urns and kill to the Uther. And it was through the six-hand confrontation with Uther. His teacher Uther tried to stop him and murder him in the middle of the battle in the Arthas versus Uther. He managed this disarm to Arthas and was about to kill him. He can't. He saw his face, and he saw the child he was training. He can't kill Arthas. Yeah, and Arthas killed him. Uther can understand what happened. He couldn't kill the boy. He knows was he's 10 years old, and who was now destroy everything I once loved and swore to protect. In the meanest things thought he was pierced by the sword, was beloved discipline and the means of the being died. He looked at his face and sadness. The person he was kill him is the person he won who called him his son.